Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide, nigga, I'm too damn fly. Sippin' all of this purple, it got me too damn high. They say they down for the team, but playing two damn sides. I'm like, niggas ain't.
Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be my top 20 fragrances acquired in 2016. You know, there were years, obviously, where I bought 200, 250 fragrances. You know, this year I really narrowed that number down. All in all, I probably acquired between 40 and 50 fragrances this year. I think I've gotten smarter in terms of picking fragrances out. Some of these you'll see were given to me by brands. Most I bought, and so we'll talk through, to me, the top 20 fragrances I acquired in 2016. Used to break this list up into niche and designer and cheapies. It's just going to be one big thing now. I have one honorable mention, and I didn't want to do any honorable mentions, to be honest with you guys, but I got this one so late in the year, and I enjoyed it so much that I just don't know whether it would have made it if I had more time with it. And it's from the house of Memoir Liquid. It's called Incense Liquid. And this was a niche house that I believe is defunct now. I got this for $15 at TJ Maxx. And it's just a gorgeous blend of Japanese incense, amber, vanilla, and black tea. To me, it's a vanilla amber fragrance. There are amber fragrances I have in my collection that go for 10 to 15 times as much as this one. Again, I paid $15 for it. That don't smell as good as this one. The vanilla is really good. The amber is really good. It's a hell of a performer. $15 for 50 ml incense liquid. This is the honorable mention of the only honorable mention on this list. Number 20 is from the House of Lancôme. This one is called L'Atre Oud, and it just comes in a gorgeously stunning bottle. It's a really nice oud fragrance. It's not the most original oud I've ever smelled in my life. It's got the normal sort of components to an oud scent. So it's got oud, it's got rose, it's got saffron, but it's got some other funky things going on. It's got guaiac wood, lavender, patchouli. It's got exceptional quality. It comes with a nice dust bag, the same way Hermes fragrances do, and a nice little booklet. The presentation is just stunning, and I have a bandit on my finger. I cut it. Sorry about that. And the fragrance is just very, very, very nice. So it's a really good fragrance. I'm really happy to have a sort of niche Lancôme in my collection. So number 20, Lancôme's Oud Outre. Number 19, recent acquisition. I'm not as crazy about this one as some of my Frag brethren, but I do think it's really nice. It's from Salvatore Ferragamo, and it's called Uomo. You will be getting a full review of this one down the road. You know, they say it has a tiramisu note in it. I think that's nonsense. It's just very similar to Rocus Man. Perhaps with a little bit more cocoa to it. It's really good. It's a good fragrance. The bottle is beautiful, but if you have Rocus Man or like Michael Jordan Legend, I don't know that you need to own this one, and the price will definitely be coming down. I got 100 ml this one for like $50, so I do like it. It's just not, I don't think it's ridiculously good. Number 18 on the list is one you've heard me talk about before, and again, I'm super happy I got this one. It's actually from the House of Oriflame, and it is called The Architect. And just a really nice mix of tobacco and cardamom and guaiac wood, and to me, it's like if Burberry had done London Intense or London Eau de Parfum, this would be the result, and this is like $15. So London is, to me, a great scent. It doesn't last on my skin, so I was really happy to be able to get a bottle of this one. That was 1817. Yep, so again, the first one of these just did not last on me at all. This version is a banger on my skin. This is Dolce & Gabbana's the one. It's the Eau de Parfum. You guys know the story about this one. You get your tobacco, you got your ginger, you got your spices, you got a nice grapefruit note. It's almost tropical in its smell. Unfortunately, the original just didn't last on my skin at all. at all. This one, it does a better job. And I think it's a really good fragrance. I think you can wear it all year round. I think it's one of those fragrances that is a big people pleaser. So Dolce & Gabbana, the 180p is going to be number 17. Number 16 is one that really has grown on me. When I got it at first, I was really not impressed by it. As I've worn it more, I've really started to enjoy this one. I think it's one of the better designer ouds I've smelled. It's from the house of Hugo Boss, and it is just Boss bottled oud. You get your apple in this one, you get your oud, you get your saffron, you get your cinnamon. It's almost sort of like an apple pie with oud. It's pretty good, and you definitely get a good whiff of the oud in this one. So there's some quality involved here. Again, don't pay retail for designers because you usually just don't have to. So that is going to be number 16. Number 15, one I just don't hear people talking about at all. I don't get it. It's another one you've heard me talking about. It is from the house of Versace, and this one is called Ambergris Showers. Oh my god, this one is so good, guys. Iris, galbanum, ambergris. It's just super clean, really green and woody, and just sort of smells like a clean stone. It's awesome. It's really good quality, and it lasts for a really long time. So definitely give this one a look. A lot of people talk about Tobacco Blaze and Le Yukon Pour Homme, which is the Tuscan leather cologne. Those are good fragrances. I think this one, for my money, is the best because it's sort of not a dupe of anything else. So number 15, Ambergris Showers. Number 14, I'm sure many of you guys know Frunkinator sold basically his entire collection, and this was the one that I wanted. It is a signed bottle. I didn't get it because it was signed. I got it just because I was interested in this fragrance for a really long time, and he had it for the low. And yep, it is signed by the owners of this house, from the house of Eau d'Italy. This one's called Baum du Dogue. Really good myrrh, cinnamon, orange, cardamom sort of fragrance. Christmas in a bottle, holiday spice. If you ever had Italian Pantone cake, to me that's what this one smells like. And again, I got it stupidly cheap, and it's just a great holiday fragrance. I really like the Eau d'Italy line. So there's a couple more I want to grab from Eau d'Italy. Number 13, this was a fragrance I talked about in the holiday collaboration video. This is from Zara, and this is the best fragrance, in my opinion, they've ever put out. I actually got this one. I was there looking for the oud, which I don't think is being released in the United States. I wound up getting two from their tobacco collection. One is called Dark, and one is called Warm, Addictive, and Rich. And this is that one, and this is just bananas. I think it's a interpretation of Parfum de Marly's Harrod, but for me, this is just like a much better version of that fragrance. I mean, in so many different ways. It's just, to me, it smells like someone is cooking butter in a pan, melting butter, and they added toffee, shredded toasted coconut, and tobacco. And you just have this gorgeously buttery, gourmand, rich fragrance that lasts on the skin forever. It's just seductive, alluring. It's everything right with a scent, and it's $20 for 100 ml. So I would never buy Harrod after smelling this. That's just me. Number 12, oh man, I have been wanting this one in my collection for really since I started collecting, because this one brings back so many memories, and I just wanted to get a good price, and finally I found a price that I could live with, and I was like, fine, I'm probably never going to get it cheaper, and this one's probably just going to go up. From the house of Dolce & Gabbana, this is Pour Homme. This is the vintage version. The reformulation is total shit. Normally, I don't buy into the reforms are garbage thing. Well, the reform of this is, and even though Intenso comes closer to this than the vintage, than the current version, it's still not this. And this is just, if you've never had the pleasure of smelling this, it's just a great masculine 90s fragrance with tobacco and lavender and sage and pepper. It's just a beautiful Italian cologne. It's classy, it's just refined, it's a little soapy, it's just great. It's just a great scent. And you gotta check this one out if you never have. So that's number 12. Number 11, one I won from Carlos's PLP group. Thank you, Carlos. I mean, you know, this is one that I probably would have gotten at some point, but it was gonna take me a while. And I got my choice of like any 50 ml Zerzhov, and it was really hard. It was sort of between, at first it was between Neo, Djala, and More Than Words, and Kobe, and then I sort of narrowed it down between Kobe and More Than Words. And I just told Carlos, I'll take Kobe or More Than Words, whichever one's easier. I'm not going to be disappointed with both, but I kind of wanted Kobe. When I got the package, I was kind of like, I hope it's Kobe. And not only was it Kobe, they gave me like, I don't know, like 11 samples of 2 ml samples of More Than Words. I got like 20 ml of that as well. So thank you, Carlos. But this is, of course, Kobe by Zerzhov at number 11. Orange Blossom, Neroli, and Bergamot on a base of Tonka, Oud, and Labdanum. Sick fragrance. I don't love the top of this one because it is sort of so like thick orange blossom, but then you let this one settle down and you just get beautiful woody sweet orange fragrance. It's just off the hook, and I love this one. So this is number 11. Number 10, one that I had heard about, but no one had really co-signed it. It wasn't even on Fragrantica. Lucky Scent didn't have it, and I was speaking with Rene Zayas. He was like, dude, you would love this one. And he's like, it's cheap too on eBay, so I blind bought it, and boy, was this guy right. This is just like a woody, liquory, boozy. It kind of reminds me of Oud Wood by Tom Ford, but then it reminds me of Jubilation 25. It plays tricks with your mind. There's a syrupy, almost M7 Oud note in this one. It's boozy. It's just amazing. And it's from the house of So Oud, and it's called Yadab. Just a great oud fragrance. Just horribly, criminally underrated in this community, and one you definitely should check out if you get the chance. And my number 10 best acquisition of 2016. All right, guys, let's get into the top 10 now. Alright guys, let's finish this video with the final 9. Number 9 on my list is one of those fragrances that I honestly feel in a certain amount of time, someone is going to do a video. I don't know if it's going to be like Renee or Mark, but it's going to be someone who likes daring fragrances, and they're going to do a video on this fragrance, and this one is going to become a big time Fragcom hype train because this is daring, it's crazy, and the quality and price are insane. From the house of Parfum de Nicolai, this one is called Cure Cuba Intense, and guys, this one is licorice, tobacco, star anise, and civet. So it's animalic, it's dirty, it's dark. There's mint in this one, there's a tobacco note, there's incense. It's just really good. It's really good, it's really sweet, it's just really different. If you like, what's the fragrance? The Mask Milano tobacco fragrance, Monte Cristo, you will definitely like this one. You can get this one for like $65 or 30 ml. So number 9 on the list, Cure Cuba Intense from Parfum de Nicolai. Number 8 is one that was sent to me for review. I got this entire line, samples of, and it blew me away. And they asked me to pick out a bottle to do a full review on, and this was my favorite. It was also actually Steven Redolescence's fragrance. This is a boozy, leathery, dried fruit, and labdanum fragrance. It's insane. I love the leather note in this one. I love the dried fruit. I love the labdanum from the house of Art de Parfum. This one, guys, is going to be called Signature Wild. It's very different. If you like fragrances like Jubilation 25, you will like this one. I promise you. There's a lot of good ones from this line. Sensual Oud is really good. Gin and Tonic is really good, and Eccentric Moa is really good. These are all really good fragrances, and they're all extrait de parfum. So number 8, Signature Wild from Art de Parfum. Number 7 is from Andy Tower, or Towerville. Oh man, this one's so good. This one is called Amber Flash, and if you are a fan of Amber Absolute from Tom Ford and you don't want to pay the Amber Absolute price, get this one and feel comfortable. It's 30 ml. 30 ml, I think, it's like $63. You're gonna get Amber Labdanum and Sandalwood in this one, but I think it's really close to Amber Absolute. It's a gorgeous, dark and sort of dirty amber fragrance. It's real amber. It's not like your sort of sweet, friendly vanilla amber. It's more of a hardcore amber, but I think it's just incredible. And this whole line, you know, Towerville, you know, for Truly Flash, which I also purchased, also almost made the list, but it didn't. But you really can't go wrong with this list. The only one I haven't smelled is the Tuberose one, which I've also heard great things about, so I gotta check that one as well. But number 7 on the list, Amber Flash from the Towerville collection. Number 6, oh god, this one is fucking crazy. This one is from Shane Blue, and this one is called Framboise Noir. I know they recently released 2 fragrances, a blueberry, I believe in musk, and a dandelion and fig. I gotta check them out. I own 3 from this house: watermelon, salt caramel, and Framboise Noir. Framboise Noir is my favorite, and I love salt caramel. But this one is oud, raspberry, chocolate, and iris. Like, my god, guys, think about that. Oud, raspberry, chocolate, and iris. Every note is well represented. And this is just one of those fragrances that's extremely different and extremely well done. And the 30 mLs, again, is $60. I'm not one of these people that likes buying 100 mLs anymore, so when you can get a 30 ml under $75, that's crazy for me. Framboise Noir, guys, number 6 on this list. Number 5 is from the House of Matriarch. You guys probably by this point know the story. Supposed to do a collaboration with them. It's going to be put on the back burner while I do one with 4,160 Tuesdays to release the sequel to Maxed Out. But I respect this house so much. I respect Christy so much, and when I did my Scent Safari video, she sent me a bottle of this one as well. It's called Albatross, and I kind of thought the aquatic, oceanic genre had been played out, and then out comes something like this, which is just brilliant, and it's got sea notes and cork in it, and poplar and driftwood, and it sort of smells like, you know, being in a forest near the beach with a bonfire burning. It's just insanely good. It lasts on the skin all day long, and it's the reason why I wanted to work with Christy on a fragrance, because of the genius of a fragrance like Albatross. And honestly, it's the 5th best fragrance I feel like I've acquired this year. So Albatross by House of Matriarch. Now we're down to the last 4, guys, so let's get into it. Number 4 is from the House of Giorgio Armani. This is from their Privé line. Had I got Armani Code Profumo, that would have been on this list. I just didn't get around to purchasing it. By the time you watch this video, there's a pretty good chance that fragrance will be in my collection, but I didn't get a chance to actually purchase it in 2016. But I did get around to purchasing this one, my first from the Privé line, and it is called Ambra Eccentrico. Ambra Eccentrico, and this one is, oh man, it is just amber, dried fruits, tonka, cinnamon, and like a plum note. It is off the hook. It is one of my favorite fruity fragrances I've ever smelled. Just insane, really good quality, really good performer. A tester of this was well under $200. So number 4 on my list, Ombre Eccentrical from Giorgio Armani. Number 3 is going to be from the House of Dunhill. You know, a lot of people really didn't like this one. You know, a lot of people don't like the original Icon, but this one I feel like is so much better. You know, this one is called Icon Absolute. It's number 3, and I get oud out of this one, a lot of black pepper, leather and saffron. And to me, this smells like something Tom Ford or Armani or Dior could have put in their private collection, and I don't think a lot of people would have went crazy with the price. I think this is a $300 fragrance for $50. I just think the quality is off the hook. This is a niche fragrance. It doesn't smell like any other designer fragrance out there. I think the presentation is incredible, and I just think that this is a really overlooked scent. I still need to smell the black bottle one. I think it's called Dunhill Royal or Dunhill, I don't remember the name of it, but this is absolute, and this one is incredible. This is incredible fragrance. That's a niche fragrance as far as I'm concerned. Number 2 is from the House of Creed. You know, right now this might be my favorite Creed fragrance, except for Vintage Tabarome. I really like Aventus. I really like Green Irish Tweed. I like Windsor and the Reform Royal, whatever it's called. I have a 30 ml of the Reform. I have a decant of Windsor. But this one is just, man, I got a 30 ml of this really cheap. This one is called Jardin d'Amalfi, and this is tangerine, apples, cinnamon, and pink pepper. And in the warm weather, to me, this is the best Creed fragrance out there. I think it's better than Selection Vert. No, I haven't smelled Green Valley. I still need to smell that one. If someone wants to, hook me up with a decanter or sample, I'd really appreciate it. That's like the only warm weather Creed I haven't smelled that people really like. But I've smelled the rest of them, and to me, this is just the best. This is just a great warm weather fragrance. I really like the apple and the pink pepper and the spices. Some people say that, and I might have said this once like an idiot, that Soleil de Capri by Mental is comparable to this one. No, this is on another level. If I can ever really afford it, I will buy a flacon of this one, because this is just a great warm weather fragrance. I'm happy I even got a 30 ml. I wear this one really sparingly. It's actually my number 2 this year, Jardin d'Amalfi. And number 1, I'm really trying not to spend a ton of dough on fragrances anymore. Trying to buy sparingly and buy things that I love, and try to get partials under retail if possible. And towards the end of the year, I was like, I want to get something I really have been wanting to get and love. When I first started doing reviews, I'm talking about when I had 10 subscribers, I sent out emails to a bunch of houses and was like, can I get samples? And a bunch of houses hooked me up, and I still feel very strongly about those houses. Histoire de Parfum sent me samples, Byredo sent me samples, Miller Harris sent me samples, and a lot of houses just told me to fuck off. And houses I still respect now and still do reviews on, and houses that have been a lot kinder to me, since I got almost 4,000 subscribers. But Parfum MDCI was super cool, and Claude, who's the owner, sent me like 30 ml bottles of or at least 10 or 15 ml bottles of Amber Top Copy, a Chypre Palatin, and Invasion Barbare. And I smelled Invasion Barbare, and it just blew me away. And I actually went through that decanter. It's taken me like 2.5 years, but that's my favorite of the genre. I love Sartorial. I really like 1725. I love Reeve Gauche in the original bottle, but to me, nothing comes remotely close, to Invasion Barbar, to the lavender notes in this one, the cardamom, the violet, the vanilla, the ginger, the grapefruit. I didn't want to get the bust and spend the extra, make this almost a $400 fragrance, but this is my most recent acquisition, basically. Actually, I bought a couple things after this, and I bid on a couple things on eBay, so online, but my most recent, most expensive acquisition, I guess I could say, Invasion Barbar by Parfum MDCI, and far and away my favorite acquisition of 2016. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this list. You can see I'm trying to buy smarter, I'm trying to buy less, and I'm trying to get fragrances that I love. And hopefully along the way, I'm getting some things that some houses are giving me. Usually with a house, what I do is I say, send me samples, and if I love something, you can send me a bottle and I'll review it. I never ask a house just to send me bottles. I just never want to do that. Just send me samples and we can figure it out from there. But guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you have enjoyed these 20 fragrances. I think they're all awesome, and I'd heartily recommend any of these to you guys. So thank you. More videos will be later this week. Guys, obviously, my name is Maximilian.
Niggas ain't loyal when these voices in my head saying niggas ain't for you. And when you getting money, these niggas are ain't for you. And when it's looking sunny, these niggas will rain on you. It's a dark cloud over me. Money took control of me. I'm barely getting time to see my son, and that shit hurting me. Baby mama tripping out. I tell her to work with me. I'm on probation, still strapped, cause niggas wanna murder me.